Vân Sơn hân hoan kính chào tất cả quý ông bà cô bác, quý đại ca phu nhân, quý thanh tân công tử, quý thiếu nữ chưa chồng, quý anh chồng thương vợ, quý cậu mợ hai đàn, quý họ hàng hai họ, quý em nhỏ dễ thương cùng quý công nương xinh xắn. Nếu như một quý vị chưa biết em thì quý vị leo lên trên Google, quý vị gõ Vân Sơn thì trên đó sẽ báo là Vân Sơn là ai? Vân Sơn là CEO kiêm founder của Vân Sơn Entertainment. Vân Sơn cùng Vân Sơn Entertainment cùng với tất cả anh em nghệ sĩ đã nhiều năm mang lại nụ cười niềm vui cho người Việt Nam chúng ta ở khắp mọi nơi trên thế giới hơn 30 năm nay. Một lần nữa Vân Sơn xin thân ái kính chào tất cả quý vị các bạn ngày hôm nay. Kính thưa quý vị, ngày hôm nay chúng ta có mặt ở đây để chúng ta cùng tri ân nước Mỹ, và đặc biệt trong đêm hôm nay là kỷ niệm rất lớn, bởi vì hôm nay là sao? Bởi vì 50 năm. 50 năm là từ năm 1975 cho tới năm 2025. 50 năm là một dấu mốc thời gian tuy không dài lắm, tuy không có lâu lắm, nhưng cộng đồng Việt Nam của chúng ta tại đất nước Mỹ đã kịp ghi một dấu ấn rất đặc biệt. Trong cộng đồng Việt Nam chúng ta đã có rất là nhiều người đã thành công trong mọi lĩnh vực, từ kinh tế đến chính trị, đến kinh doanh, đến công nghệ, đến tất cả mọi thứ, kể cả văn nghệ, văn hóa, nghệ thuật và kể cả ẩm thực. Thành ra hôm nay chúng ta có mặt ở đây để chúng ta dự một cái buổi vinh danh do này phải đọc cho đúng, đọc sai là lát không được trả tiền. Lần đầu tiên em đứng làm em làm MC mà em phải cầm script trên tay. Chương trình hôm nay được tổ chức bởi Hiệp hội VAPA, Vietnamese American Business Association, và hai đơn vị cùng đồng hành tổ chức đó là Inland Empire Regional Chamber of Commerce và Asian Hustler Network. Tôi nói tiếng Anh như gió, mà điều đó họ có tiếng có, tiếng không. Thành ra nói tiếng Việt chắc ăn. Kính thưa quý vị, hôm nay, trong đêm hôm nay, chúng ta cùng nhau để nhìn lại một sự tự hào của một chặng đường 50 năm của cộng đồng Việt Nam chúng ta ở trên đất Mỹ. Người Việt Nam chúng ta đã thành công trên mọi lĩnh vực, như Vân Sơn đã nói, là từ văn nghệ, chính trị, kinh tế, công nghệ, kỹ thuật, văn hóa, nghệ thuật và ẩm thực. Rất là nhiều người Việt Nam chúng ta đã thành công ở mọi nơi trên đất nước Hoa Kỳ này. Thành ra đêm nay chúng ta ở đây không phải ngồi đây để chúng ta ăn tiệc, chúng ta vinh danh nhau, mà chúng ta cùng ngồi lại đây để chúng ta nhìn lại, ôn lại quá khứ, tôn vinh hiện tại, và chúng ta cùng hướng về tương lai. Một tràng pháo tay cho VAPA. Cảm ơn.
Once again, welcome to Gratitude to America, a celebration of 50 years of economic strength, culture, and community. Tonight, we honor the stories that shaped us, the lessons that guided us, and the legacy we continue to build, united by the power of speak with one voice. At the heart of this evening is an organization leading that voice, VAPA, the Vietnamese American Business Association. Founded in 2011, VAPA is more than just a business network. It is a vibrant community of professionals committed to creating meaningful opportunities for collaboration, support, and growth. Today, VAPA proudly connects thousands of professionals across 12 U.S. states and 8 countries, all brought together by shared values of support, advocacy, and networking. Through VAPA Venture, we support the next generation of dreamers and doers, startups and entrepreneurs with pitch events, in-person networking, and online workshops designed to spark innovation and fuel success. VAPA's mission is simple yet powerful: to connect businesses, to connect community, and to open doors for opportunities. Tonight, we are honored to welcome you all here tonight and share inspiring stories from Vietnamese American leaders, entrepreneurs, and change makers, reminding us how far we've come and the road ahead. Let's begin with our very first story.
Và bây giờ là phần phát biểu để khai mạc chương trình. Chúng tôi xin mời quý vị một tràng pháo tay thật lớn để đón chào ông chủ tịch của VAPA, cũng là CEO của California Waste Solution, ông David Dương.
It is our great honor. We want to invite our distinguished leader in the Vietnamese community, the chairman of VAVA and CEO of California Waste Solutions, Mr. David Duong, to deliver opening remarks.
Thank you, everyone. Today is a 50-year gratitude to America. I want all of you to know, tonight is not my night. Tonight is all of you Vietnamese Americans that are present here tonight. And even as the Vietnamese not present here tonight, we celebrate ourselves of 50 years from the first day that our first Vietnamese refugee that's arrived in the U.S. We're all lucky because U.S. and American people opened their arms for us to come when the fallen of Saigon. There are thousands and thousands of refugees all over in all the refugee camps, waiting for a land where they can land and build their next life. My father took all of our family. My parents classified, their life. As you see, they took us on a small boat, escaped from Vietnam, and we landed here in the U.S. in 1979. After 2 years in the refugee camp in the Philippines. Remember of those days that when we came with only $700. My parents only have $700. And then, they just put it into a tenderloin with 2 apartments, studio apartment with 16 family members. I remember we have 6, 7 bunker beds in those apartments. Every night, my parents teaching us, take us out to sightseeing, to see in all the high-rise. Then they show us the garbage is laying on the street, ready for garbage truck to pick up every night. They look at that, they say, this is opportunity. Which is, before we came here, when we was in the camp, I was young too. I'm 19. Everybody in camp say that if you go to America, you don't have to work. All you do is walk on the street collecting gold. It's go all over on the street of America. When I came, I didn't see those. I walk on the street too. I'm trying to find out where to go. No go. And of course, we live in the Tenderloin. We see a lot of human waste. We see, all Catholic. That's, actually turned me down when I first get on airplane, go to America. I'm excited. But then when my parents showing, us and say opportunity, and then we go home, we listen to them. They say that we just have to start working hard because they teach us. This is the land of the opportunity. If you're willing to work, you work hard, you get reward. And that's how we start going on the street collecting cardboard boxes, can bottle, every single night to build our facility, to sell, to live. Daytime we go to school. Nighttime after get back home, we eat dinner quick, and then we do our homework quick, jump on the trucks. A pickup truck that where they spend $700 of their money, and they bought a pickup truck. That's how we go around downtown collecting. Every night between 7, 8 o'clock every night until midnight. Sometimes unlucky that we can't fill the truck up until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what we did every night. Then we save all the money. and we build our facility. And I think that I share with you my story. I think that most of you, or all of you, we all left Vietnam with nothing. And we come to the country with, berry, with language berry, and then, we get the culture, we get everything different. And we build it. Many people out there ask me tonight, why is today? Why is 50 years? I say that in the last 50 years, the Vietnamese Americans have contributed to this country, have built strong community. And of course, many of us that build it, but even those with California, sometimes we don't know what the Vietnamese American in DC, in Texas, in Oklahoma, in different city, different state. We don't know. We got many talents. We don't know. We got many success. American dream, American story, until any article, until the media brought it up. Then we know. From there on, we think that how do we make sure that we can build our community, how we can unite our community. That's what VABA have established in a way of hopefully that we see every Vietnamese that in every city in America, there's a dot. So there are dots all over in the country. But it needs a line where it can link all the dots together. That's why we want to be the line where we pay back to our community. And we want to connect all the line to build our stronger community. And also, we want to make sure that we build our next generation and ongoing. So, thank you. So tonight, we do this. When we do this, we get many sponsors. We refuse to receive any sponsor because we don't want people to feel that we do this event because of financial driven. We do all this with 2-3 other organizations that are willing to join with us to do this. And we want all of the Vietnamese Americans throughout America know that. We thank you, America. We thank you, America. And time for us to start connect together, start united, start building stronger, start making more contribution to our American country. And of course, I'm U.S. citizen, and I think, I would say probably most of you down here too, we love our country, right? And we think that by loving our country, and the country that will give us a lot of opportunity. And also, many of Vietnamese Americans have built their American dream, just like us. We share our story with everyone. And tonight, we have more story to share. And hopefully that you all can join us for many, many other events that come in. We're planning to do a big event in Miami. And of course, you guys probably can guess what location. But, not only because we do that because we want the president to recognize the Vietnamese American growing. The Vietnamese American have contributed many years, helped to build this country. And also, we want to connect to the mainstream, to other community, to other people, because the Vietnamese community alone will not be strong without connecting to the other community throughout America. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. Hopefully that you enjoy the dinner. You have a good time. I thank you, many of you that fly, from far away, from many, maybe a few of them flying in from other states and all that. But thank you for being here with us tonight. Hopefully you are supporting Baba and also, will support you. Thank you.
Let's give another round of applause for Mr. Wong. Thank you for that heartfelt message. Just a quick note, if you have your cell phones, can you please silence them? We would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, next we would like to acknowledge several political leaders who have joined us tonight. When your name is called, I would love you to please stand up, give us a wave so the audience can know who you are.
Và kính thưa quý vị là những người khách quý trong buổi tiệc ngày hôm nay. Nhưng trong buổi tiệc ngày hôm nay chúng tôi có những người vô cùng đặc biệt. Vì vậy, khi chúng tôi xướng danh thì mời quý vị được xướng danh, chúng ta hãy đứng lên để cùng đón nhận những cái phần chào đón đặc biệt của những quý khách ngày hôm nay.
Mr. Tyler Diep, Secretary Treasurer Pro Tem on the Midway City Sanitary District Board of Directors in Orange County.
Tyler Diep.
Mr. Nam Quan Nguyen, Westminster City Council Member.
Quý vị Nam Quang Nguyễn.
Mrs. Amy Van West, Westminster City Council Member as well.
Amy Phan.
Mrs. Helen Tran, Mayor of San Bernardino City.
Amy Tran.
Mr. Tran Tai Man, former California Assemblyman.
Ông luật sư Trần Thái Văn.
And now we'd like to welcome to the stage Mrs. Amy Van West and Mr. Nam Quan Nguyen for a special recognition, and also welcome on stage Mr. Victor Duong from Baba who will receive this wonderful recognition.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Councilwoman Amy Van West with Nam Quan Councilman here. It is an honor to stand before you today at this special celebration, Gratitude to America. 50 years of economic strength, culture, and community. 50 years ago, many of our families arrived on this shore with little more than hope. But through grit, faith, and freedom for this great nation that offers us, we built businesses, preserve our rich culture, and raise new generation of leaders and change makers. Tonight, we honor the trailblazers, the entrepreneurs, public servants, and the community builders who turned hardship into triumphs and helped shape the Vietnamese American story into one of the resilience, success, and gratitude. To America, we say thank you for the liberty that gives us opportunity and promise that continue to unite us all. Thank you so much and happy 50-year anniversary, and I pray for the next 50 years we will be completely successful and more. Thank you. And I want to give this, thank you. And we want to give this certificate to Victor, Baba.
Và kính thưa quý vị, trong cái không khí tràn ngập năng lượng như thế này, chúng tôi ngay giờ phút này muốn mang đến cho quý vị những điều thật may mắn và tràn năng lượng. Quý vị hãy nhìn về phía sau quý vị để đón chào đoàn lân sẽ đến với chúng ta. Phần vũ lực đặc biệt ở đêm nay.
Thank you, City Council members. Now we'd like to introduce something really fun, the Southern Wind Lion Dance Group. They will perform for us, really get this party started.
Và bây giờ chúng tôi xin mời quý vị bước vào phần chính của chương trình ngày hôm nay. đó là award ceremony, phần trao phần thưởng cho tất cả những người hội ba ba kinh doanh ngày hôm nay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce this year's honorees. These honorees may not have been the first, but their impact has been profound. They have lifted others while elevating the Vietnamese American voice in the mainstream. We would now like to invite representatives from the 3 partnering organizations to come to the stage, help present these awards as a symbolic gesture of unity, collaboration across our diverse communities. The representative from California Waste Solutions is Executive Vice Chairman Victor Huang. Representing the Inland Empire is President Edward Ornelas. And representing Asian Hustle Network is Thomas Tran. Let's meet tonight's recipients. First, we have our recipient, Linh Hoang Nguyen, pioneer of accessible and affordable transportation in Vietnamese American communities. Say Da Hoang, the first Vietnamese-owned bus service dedicated to serving the community with affordable, accessible transportation while preserving a sense of home on every journey. It was founded in 1995, and the service has done more than just connect cities, it's connected lives. For nearly 3 decades, it has linked Vietnamese American communities, key ones across California that include Little Saigon, in San Jose, in Sacramento, and San Francisco, providing not just travel, but comfort, culture, and connection. Passengers are welcomed with banh mi, Vietnamese entertainment, and a familiar language, making each trip feel like a return to family. Please welcome Linh Hoang Nguyen.
Xe đò Hoàng. Xe đò Hoàng Vân Sơn đã biết xe đò Hoàng từ những năm 1900, từ hồi thế kỷ trước cho đến năm 2001 thì xe đò Hoàng vẫn có là một chiếc xe van mà thôi. Nhưng đến bây giờ đã có hơn 50 chiếc xe đò chạy khắp tiểu bang Hoa Kỳ.
Very honored to be here. It's beyond my imagination to on this stage. First of all, I want to thank God to guide my life, to protect me. I want to thank you for Vietnamese community to support me. I want to thank America, each great nation, for your open arms and given me a lot of opportunity. I want to thank Baba for this honor. I want to thank my wife, my mom, for everybody to support me all the time. I love you all. Thank you.
Xe đò Hoàng. Xe đò giá rẻ còn tặng free bánh mì. Còn có cà phê nữa, cà phê với bánh mì luôn.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Up next, we have John Thai Van, trailblazer in Vietnamese American political leadership and civic engagement. John Thai Van is a trailblazing Vietnamese American attorney, public servant, and civic leader whose career has significantly shaped the political landscape of Orange County and beyond. In 2000, he made history as the first Vietnamese American elected to Garden Grove City Council, receiving the highest number of votes in the city's history. That's pretty incredible. He went on to become the first Vietnamese American elected to any state legislature in the U.S., serving in the California State Assembly from 2004 to 2010. His most lasting impact lies in his role as a foundational leader in the Vietnamese American voter mobilization. Please welcome John Thai Van.
Luật sư đẹp trai Trần Thái Văn.
Thank you so much, Teresa and Vân Sơn. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real honor and pleasure for me to be here in this beautiful theater with all of you to celebrate, but to also remember the sacrifice and the hard work of the Vietnamese American community in 50 years, 5 decades. I think we ought to give ourselves a big round of applause. Don't you think so? You know, this award is for all those folks who have worked so hard, our parents, our grandparents, who have made it and give us the opportunity here, and of course the United States of America as well. And for all of you in this room, as well as hundreds of thousands of Vietnamese Americans and residents outside of this area as well, who have worked and built this community and this country as well. I've had the opportunity to visit so many communities throughout the United States as an elected official, and I can tell you that the next 50 years, we promise for the best. And once again, thank you so much for the honor, especially with Baba and all the co-sponsoring organizations and the staff and volunteers to put this beautiful event together. Thank you so much. Have a blessed evening. Have a great night.
Congratulations, John Saigon. Up next, we would like to recognize Vuong Pham, champions of Vietnamese heritage through culinary excellence. Unsatisfied with the mass-produced fish sauces available in the U.S., Vuong Pham returned to his roots in Phu Quoc, the ancestral home of Vietnamese fish sauce, to source the finest, first-pressed fish sauce made using time-honored traditional methods. We all have fish sauce in our fridge, right?
Một tràng pháo tay cho anh Cường Phạm. Nước mắm cánh tường đỏ đây nè. Ôi trời, mùi nước mắm bay khắp các phòng luôn.
It's truly an honor to join you guys for the remarkable gathering today. I'd like to thank you, Baba, for creating this beautiful hosting of reflection, celebrations, and the deep gratitude of America, a country that welcomed us and gave us a new beginning. Like most of you here, I came to America in 1979 after that Vietnam with nothing but hope. I landed in New York December of 1979 and with nothing but hope. I started my career in high-tech industry for over 2 decades. 2005, one day I will never forget, I brought a bottle of fish sauce from Phu Quoc for my mom. She loves cooking. She held the bottle in her hand, opened it up, smelled it, and tasted it, and she cried with joy. It's just like something finally came back to her from home. That moment stayed with me. It reminded me fish sauce is not just an ingredient, it's our identity. It's the memory, the families, and it's the reason I went back to Phu Quoc and revived the traditional fish sauce making process.
Oh yeah!
That's how Red Boat was born out of the love for my mother, for the culture, and the flavor of home. I'm deeply honored today to be here with you guys. And I want to also thank you for the Vietnamese community that helped us all along when we started it. And for all my wonderful children, Tracy, here, Tiffany, and Kevin, the one that helped pushing Red Boat into the mainstream. So I would like to thank you guys all for letting me share the moment and enjoy the evening.
Thank you. Cảm ơn anh Cường rất nhiều luôn. Thiệt ra giờ phút này á, là giờ phút đang đói bụng, thành ra nghe anh Cường nói nước bấm một cái nữa là cái bụng nó rung lên sơn rồi. Quý vị chuẩn bị nha. Thức ăn sắp dọn ra đến nơi. Một lần nữa một tràng đặc biệt cho anh Cường quý vị.
Congratulations. Next, we'd like to honor Paul Wong, champion of mental health advocacy. Paul is a visionary founder of Moving Forward Psychological Institute and has many fans out here, a groundbreaking organization dedicated to advancing mental health, access and awareness, particularly in underserved and immigrant communities. With a master's degree in family and occupational therapy and over 2 decades of clinical leadership experience, Paul has become a trusted voice in culturally responsive mental health care. Welcome, Paul. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank Baba for this opportunity to bring the community together. As it is your theme, it is one voice. As you see outside here, there are many faces, but one community. I would not be here as a refugee who survived the ocean for 30 days. I would not be here if I had died from the 3 attempts of suicide. I'm here because of my family, because of God, but most importantly, I want to raise awareness. At this moment, Vietnamese American youth ages 13 to 25 has the highest suicide rate in the country. That should not be acceptable for our community. So as we succeed in economics, in politics, in everything else, we need and we must take care of our mental health, of our children, of our families and our grandparents. Thank you.
Thank you for your voice, Paul. Up next, we have Laylee Hayslip, a trailblazing author and humanitarian bridging cultures through story and service. Laylee Hayslip is a Vietnamese-American author, humanitarian, known for her memoirs, When Heaven and Earth Changed Places, and Child of War, Woman of Peace. Her life story inspired the 1993 film Heaven and Earth, directed by Oliver Stone. Hayslip has also founded charitable organizations aimed at rebuilding cultural bridges between Vietnam and America. Welcome, Laylee Hayslip. Congratulations.
Come together for this month. For last 76 years, I journeyed very lonely life, very lonely journey. Because of war, peace, Americans, Vietnam, and everything in between. I'm proud to be Vietnamese, and I'm happy that so many young and old men and women that are Vietnamese, American. We have our identities, we have our faces, we have our voices, and we also have a name. And we should be very proud of it. And I'm so thank you for the welcome give to us. And I hope many, many young people follow us. If you want to be somewhere and be successful in life, take tonight as your first step and turn your life around to do what you do best. Thank you.
Laylee Hayslip, congratulations. Next, we'd like to honor Jeannie Mai and Mama Mai, generational storytellers of Vietnamese American culture and identity. A dynamic mother-daughter duo who have redefined what it means to celebrate Vietnamese heritage in the American mainstream. Jeannie Mai, an Emmy award-winning television host, producer, fashion expert, amazing mom, she has used her platform to uplift diverse voices and proudly share her Vietnamese roots to global audiences. And alongside her, Mama Mai, right here on stage with us, has become a beloved personality in her own right, charming audiences with her wit, her wisdom, unshakable cultural pride. Together, their mother-daughter bond and public presence have inspired millions, especially young Vietnamese Americans, navigating identity, family, and generational connection. Congratulations, Mama Mai.
Hello, honey.
Hello, honey. Thank you so much. I'm so surprised to be here. Anh hồi nãy nói em lên đây để collect với lại các ông mà nước mắm với lại xe đầu hàng được đi free mà. Em đâu ngồi nước đây được lãnh giải đâu. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. No matter what, I have to say, first of all, I want to say why my name Mama Mai, not Mama. Mama là mì gói, okay? Cái là Mama Mai. Tại vì my daughter Gina Mai, they want to know why you famous, why you are successful on the she's a celebrity. So they asked her, I want to see how you're successful. She said, I'm successful because my mom, she's the one create me and she's the one, teach me everything. That's how. So they nosy, American white people, they get nosy. They want to know who's the Mama Mai. So when I came on the show, the real talk show, R-E-A-L, that's the real talk show. From there they know Mama Mai. So they say, your daughter, Jeannie Mai. So from now on, the people invite you on the show. Producer told me, don't call your name Olivia Tucham. You don't make money. Mama Mai, you make money. That's why you better remember Mama Mai, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you, Vaba. That's why I'm here. Thank you so much. And otherwise, I don't look beautiful like today. Thank you so much. Not only that, I want to let you know, thanks to America, without America, I don't be here. My father told me they don't want me seen before. Nó nói tiếng Việt đi nha, nói tiếng Anh mỗi miệng quá. Nói tiếng Việt chút nha, ok? Ba của Mama Mai nói là ok. Tao không muốn mày là giống như là nếu mà ở bên Việt Nam á, trước năm 75 á, nếu mình không vượt biên á, là con sẽ là người ở hoặc là con sẽ là giống như là hooker, tập gái. Thật ra là mình phải đi vượt biên. Thật ra bây giờ qua Mỹ rồi, lúc nào Mama Mai cũng thanks America hết trơn. Without American, Mama Mai không có look beautiful như thế nào, không có healthy, không có đẹp như thế này, ok? And not only that, khi mà Jeannie Mai ra rồi, con gái Mama Mai cũng beautiful like Mama Mai too, and very smart. She have a daughter 3 years old, Monica. I told her no matter what, your blood is the Vietnamese. You born in America, but your blood Vietnamese. You have to teach your daughter Vietnamese language. No matter where you go, you have to remember the generation always Vietnamese speaking. You have to learn that. That's why she speaks better than me. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I love you all. Yeah.
Dạ khoan còn nhận con thưởng nữa.
Đúng rồi, này của tôi mà.
Đó.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mama Mai.
Thank you, Mama Mai.
She's very funny, Mama Mai. She's funnier than you.
More than me. More than me, of course.
Oh gosh, we love them. We love Mama Mai. All right, congratulations. Up next, we would love for Scott Lee to come up on stage. Scott is an ambassador of the Vietnamese identity and cultural representation on the global screen. Scott is a Vietnamese American actor known for his role in the Netflix film A Tourist Guide to Love. Born to Vietnamese parents, he has expressed pride in representing Vietnamese culture and aims to showcase the country's modernity and vibrancy beyond its historical wartime image. So Scott Lee, welcome. Congratulations.
I wasn't expecting an award today. So this is my first award, so it means something to me. Thank you, Baba. And I'm gonna keep it short. So when my parents came over to America on the boat, I was born here in Texas, and they told me a story that they wanted to leave my youngest sister, my older sister, which was 2 years old, back in Vietnam. And my dad took my sister and said, if we all die, we die together. And so that was powerful. I remember that story, and so that story has kept me focused, determined, and like having the courage of the Vietnamese people. So even though I'm American born, the Vietnamese blood is in me. So that's that. All right, thanks guys.
All right, thank you.